goblins and goblins, welcome back, or welcome if you're a newcomer. Hi, my name is Naomi and I am super excited to get this video because we are doing another unique vintage dress of the month club unboxing, unbagging more like, because it is a excuse me, dress that we are unbagging, hence the name Dress of the Month Club. So if you are new to this type of video from me, the Unique Vintage Dress of the Month Club is of course a dress of the month. They are a wonderful company. Not a super small company, but they are still small. I kind of compare them in the plus size vintage community to like a Torrid, where like they are smaller, but they do kind of mass manufacture in a way, where a lot more of the population is able to purchase a single item than smaller companies where there may have only been like 10 items created versus like 500 of the same pair of pants created because they created them in a whole bunch of different sizes. So along with that, they are plus size inclusive. So Unique Vintage has items from an extra small to a 5X, so pretty size inclusive. I usually run between a 1X and a 2X, so they actually run a teeny bit big in my opinion, even though the 2X is kind of equivalent to an 18 in the US. I find that I'm able to do a 1X on the top and a 2X on the bottom. Unfortunately, they don't have garment specific sizes, but for the dress of the month, that's kind of convenient, because if you were one size for one item and one size for another, having it not be garment inclusive sizing means that if you choose one size, you'll most likely fit into whatever item they send you, as long as it is that size that you chose. So for me, I am a 2X. Again, I can fit into a 1X top, but since it is not per garment, I choose a 2X just in case the fabric isn't and doesn't have any stretch, so that it'll definitely fit my hips and my waist. So the Dress of the Month Club is $57. That is $50 for the dress and $7 for shipping, so it does include shipping. Anyway, so because it is a subscription, what you do is you'll pull your size when you go on the website to choose. I'll include all the links down below. I will include all the links down below. So when you go to pick the item and you click the link, again, I don't get any money for this. I totally wish I did. And sorry if I'm speaking a little too fast. But when you click the link and go to the website, you'll basically pick the size that you want. And then you'll add that to cart with a one-time purchase, and then it'll just reoccur to charge on the 15th of every single month going forward into the future, until you go to your purchase history and just cancel the subscription to begin with. I have yet to cancel it, so I'm not sure how easy that process is, but I assume since Unique Vintage is awesome with their customer service, that it is a pretty simple process. I've talked to them a couple times just regarding different things and returns. It is also super simple to return, so I have returned some of these dresses when I first started, before I started listing the items on Poshmark. I do have a Poshmark, so if I don't absolutely love my dress of the month, I'll just list it on there. So if somebody that wasn't a dress of the month person wanted the garment, they could get it. And usually the dresses are listed on their website somewhere, eventually after it's been sent out to the dress of the month people. Because I do find that usually it's not a dress that is listed on the website. They'll send it out and then they'll list the dress on the website. So if I don't love it, I will list it. But the return process is super easy. You just go to your past purchase, say I'd like to return, and they'll just send you back, they'll send you a label and you can ship it back to them. It is totally free, except you don't get your shipping price back. So that basically covers them for shipping when they send you the label back. So you will get the $50 back, you just won't get the shipping, which is why I end up listing it on Poshmark. That way I kind of get my full cost back, at least to a point, unless I offer a discount, which I do. But jumping in, so the way that I do this is I go ahead and I pull the garment out, talk about it a little bit, and then I will try it on for you. If I do find that the item listed on Poshmark, or excuse me, on the website, I will show you the product photos. That way you can kind of compare how it looks on the garment and how it looks on me. Again, I am plus size. I do include all of my measurements down below and every link you could possibly imagine. So going along with their size charts, again, I do fit in their 1 to 2x range, but for my measurements, so you get a better idea, my bust is a 50, I hope not, 45, my waist is a 37, and my hips are a 56. So quite a difference there, so I understand, yeah, hippie girls. I am a hippie girl, in a way. I'm more of a gothic girl, though. So I love when they send out the circle skirts. There's only been one wiggle dress so far, and it was actually kind of cute. I just am not a wiggle dress person or a slim fit person. I prefer my flowy dresses. I go two ways. I'm either pants, like sailor pants, or I like my full volume petticoated circle skirts. Those are my two extremes there. But I have a couple wiggle skirts. It's just not really my style per se. If I'm gonna wear a wiggle dress or skirt, I'm most likely like going out for some weird reason. Or like if it was a dress that was chosen for me, like for a bridesmaid or something, or if I'm doing like a specific cosplay or something along those lines. So far, basically we're rounding on a year here for me with, sorry, I keep on rambling, I haven't even shown you the dress yet. We'll get to the dress in a second. So my goal was to do basically a year's worth of this dress, the month subscription. That way you got a pretty good idea, and I got a pretty good idea of what it really is and what you really get in this day and age. And of course, I started right in the beginning of the pandemic, so these have been some interesting dresses, ones that I definitely couldn't wear anywhere, but I have persevered, whatever that word is. So we're rounding on a year. I did start it in March or April. You can actually look back at my 2020 dresses. I did, excuse me, hiccups. I did set up a playlist, so if you'd like to watch any of my 2021 dresses, Dress of the Month hauls, go ahead. I will have it linked down below, along with my ones for January and February. Once I think I have the full year, I'll probably go ahead and just edit this listing and stick that link down below so you can see the rest of the years in a playlist. So I did get January and February for this year. Again, my goal is just to do a year. But I am more of a gothic girl at heart. I am again, hippie girl, but I do have a soft spot for gothic. So because of that, I do want to get 2 dresses to kind of experience the spooky season. So my plan is to go past a year and just go and finish out in December. That way I can kind of get September, October, and November dresses and kind of compare that wise and see really how they like do it for the different seasons. Again, I already did September, October, November with 2020, but I'd like to see how they round it out with 2021. So we're gonna finish off the year. So we'll be doing a full year from January to December. So that'll be exciting. So far, the dresses have been good. I have really liked them, to be honest. I think I said that I would keep the green dress from last month, which was pretty on season since we are in March, and you know what season is green in March, St. Patrick's Day, one of my favorite holidays. So I did end up listing that dress, unfortunately. I was considering altering the bow, I loved the dress. It just, the bow and the way I think it hit my bust just wasn't my favorite. But it did actually already sell, so it was a very good dress, and I did really like the pattern and everything of that dress. And so far, the 2 dresses we have received for the year have had pockets, which is very important in my world. I love pockets. It's very, very important to me. And most vintage garments in the day did have pockets because it's practical. We just decided to omit those in our modern years. So I'm looking forward to pockets in this dress if it has it. So that's one thing I will be looking for. That is Bucky. He decided he'd like to sit and film with me. So we've got a pup next to me, but he'll stay quiet. Yes, so we're looking forward to pockets. None of the dresses we got last year had pockets. Not one. That is one mark against last year's. But the check mark for this year is that we have so far had pockets. So I'm very excited for that. So let's go ahead and jump into this dress. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this dress out. So because I did already receive it, this bag is crinkly, but I did go ahead and remove it from its original plastic. I don't really remember what the dress is because I do receive a lot of packages. So I already have my hand in. Let me go ahead and pull this out and see what we have. Oh my gosh, I love this. It's like a bandana fabric. Let me see if I can find this tag. I feel it. Okay, so this is the dress in red bandana print. So I'll go ahead and show you what the product photos look like here. Oh wow, I can really tell that I'm going to like this dress. I really like this print, and I'm not like, this is kind of like a paisley. That's what I was looking for. It's not a bandana print, but paisley is usually what is on bandanas. I'm not a huge bandana person or paisley person, but this is pretty cute. And it actually kind of does look like a little bandana. It is a bandana print, essentially. That's what it says it is. It's like little square bandanas that have like kind of been sewn together, except it's all one print. So I really like this. It's actually pretty cute. And ooh, I really like this bust. It's kind of got a kind of an upside down sweetheart look with this white trim here. And there are buttons that go all the way down in white. That is super cute. And I think they are actually functioning buttons, which is even better. So if you wanted to like kind of unbutton it about halfway, if you like more of like a mini dress situation, you could do that. And it's got a front tie in the front with white sleeves and a white bow. And actually, I'm curious if this bow actually fully unties, just for the heck of it. Yep, it is. So that is a fully adjustable bow. I kind of prefer them to be like pre-tied, just since I tend to be a busty girl. But it is a benefit that it is untieable completely because you can adjust it to your bust size. Also, there's a little hack where if you have tie front tops, you can tie it around the front of your bra, like right here, and it will kind of hide your bra essentially. So you can make it show your bust and cleavage without your bra showing, which is a cute trick that I learned this year. just this past year. But yet I really like this dress. The last two, not the last dress, but the dress before was kind of high neck, the Wednesday dress. So it is nice that we're getting a couple busty low cut tops, or low cutter dresses, if that's a word. You know what I mean. I tend to like things a little more low cut. I do have the goods, so I might as well show them off. There's this Bratz saying that will never leave my head. Bratz from back in the day, if you're my age. That's not really aging me, but it's kind of aging me. I was not a huge Bratz girl, but I had the Leapster game from Bratz. And I remember one of the sayings, if you got it, flaunt it. I know it's a saying from something else, but that's what I remember from it. Specifically in that like Bratz auto-tony voice. If you got it, flaunt it. So that will never leave my head. So I've got it. So I like to flaunt it to a point for myself to make myself feel better. And I do have a significant other that enjoys it as well. So I do like lower cut tops. That's the way you say it. Like a human. I am human, I swear. I just don't always talk like a normal human. The dyslexia. Ooh. But yes, this is super cute, and it is strappy like this, but it does have a adjustable metal bit in the back, which is oh so convenient. So it is really nice in the front and has a nice stretch panel in the back. So super, super comfortable. I love these types of dresses. It is a lighter weight fabric, but I can tell that it was constructed of quality. Yeah, I really like this dress. I can definitely see myself wearing this. As for being appropriate for the season, it's March in New York. I love this dress. I will get a lot of wear out of this dress, but I feel like it's more of a 4th of July dress, in my opinion. I'll go ahead and try this dress on and just talk about it a little bit. But yeah, so I love this dress. It will get a lot of wear, but it's March in New York for me, Western New York. We're lucky we still don't have snow on the ground. I'm very fortunate that right now it is kind of warm. It's still like 40 degrees, which means no snow, but it's still cold enough that I need to wear long sleeves and a heavy sweatshirt outside. And it also means that if it gets cold enough and the weather gets shitty enough, we could have snow in 2 days. Like from one day to the next, snow, no snow, there you go. That's my life right now. So this is not a dress that I could wear outside in the next 2 months. Maybe if there's a really, really warm day, which could happen. To be fair, it could happen. Any New Yorker will tell you that. It could happen. So I probably will get some wear out of this, but most likely this is just going to sit in my closet until summer season. I still have all of my winter clothes out, and then it'll stay in my closet when I pull out my summer clothing. This is definitely, this gives me more 4th of July vibes, to be honest. With the red, I feel like this actually is a dress that I'll probably wear for 4th of July. Of course, comparing to what other dresses I receive. But yes, so I really love this dress. I do critique it as being more of a summery dress than a spring dress. I feel like we're kind of lacking the long sleeves, to be honest. I know they have long sleeve dresses, 3/4 length sleeve dresses. So far we've only received short and no sleeve dresses this year, which is my critique. The check mark that kind of negotiates that criticism is that there are pockets. I'm sure you can see that in the try-on. Pockets. That is what saves this dress. I love this dress. I will wear this dress. But that is what saves this dress. I am like 10 times more likely to actually wear and keep this dress in the future instead of listing it on Poshmark because I just didn't freaking wear it. Which I will say, like, if you don't wear something, just list it. Get your money back and buy something you will wear. I do find that I am kind of Marie Kondoing my closet, as in, will I wear it? Does it have pockets? That's my first question. Does it have pockets? Sorry if you hear scratching. It's Bucky scratching on my mom's door because he wants in. He don't want to be out here anymore with me filming. But yes, so that is my check mark for this dress, which means it has won my approval. So Naomi approval, approved for this dress. Thank y'all so much for watching. This is a very successful dress of the month video for me and my closet. Again, I love y'all so much, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye!